And now, from Marionette Studios, we bring you Westward Signs. Hey, what up, you guys? Welcome to episode 28 of Westward Signs. I'm Peter West.
Wait, what episode is this?
28.
Oh, God. It's something, right? That's like February.
Yeah, we've
like
been on a hiatus. No, it's only a month. Yeah, actually, yeah. You're James.
I'm James.
And over here we got Larry Signs.
Access denied.
Yeah. James always wanted to do a season finale. He's like, dude, we should do the season finale. And I was like, why? It's not like we're going to take a break or anything. And he's like, we should do a season finale, like a big season finale. And then we'll stop.
It's more about not only the finale, but the season premiere. That's the most important part. It's not about the finale. It's about the premiere.
Season 2 of Westward Signs. Upgraded. Faster, stronger, bubblier. We got a guest today. We got a guest today. We got Jacob Axe.
What's up, guys?
From Paradise Game Shack. He got the whole uniform on.
Sound effect.
I just got off work.
Is that the uniform? They're like, you're just...
Yeah, I mean, I could take the shirt off, but I don't think Dan was going to be able to see that unless you guys...
Unless you have a tattoo.
I mean... I got the hearts. I got a couple of random, maybe some girls, trucker girls somewhere in there.
That'd be like, I can be a trucker because of that tattoo. You know, I love that.
Well, no, see, they're in the front, so it looks like... Never mind. No, that's
looks like they're ripping.
You're like, actually, I just haven't seen my toes for that long. So.
That's a perfect parking job right there.
How was work today, man?
Actually, not too bad. A little deader than usual, but I mean, it's Wednesday and it's freezing cold out there, so it's not been like...
Is it really?
Well, it was earlier. It's the wind and everything picking up and everything. It's been getting kind of weak out there.
So what normally goes on? Like, I heard you guys do regular events.
We do. We have board games, card games. Typically during the weekend, we have a majority of our stuff. Magic. We try to pick up on a couple different things like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, stuff like that.
I will tell you now that I despise most of that stuff. And I love more of it than you could ever think of because I grew up around a lot of it.
Right.
And I got to that point where I was like a teenager when a lot of that came out, and then having to put up with it because my dad dealt a lot of that stupid stuff. Like, I love the role-playing games. I love the video games.
Oh, yeah, your dad used to have the shop, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, but Magic was just... I was like, it's a money game. Forget that.
It's still a money game.
Yeah, Pokemon's sort of like that, too.
Not anymore.
They've got
Pokemon's
the
like
video
no
games.
money.
What was it that you had to sell all the time? That was a big thing. The Pogs,
Yu-Gi-Oh?
wasn't it?
Pogs?
Oh, man, Pogs.
Pog was all about getting the other person's Pogs.
I used to
You
trade
threw
those
down
on
the
kid.
slammer, you flipped it over, you got it. That was your fucking Pog. And those Pogs were awesome, dude.
That's gambling. That's a form of gambling, dude.
Yes, everything is, technically.
Dude, you get so fucking hooked on that shit, man. Just like,
That and the addictive carding doesn't exactly help things either for some of these kids.
Dude, I had to sit there and sell Pokemon cards, and I would have grown adults come in and buy and sell this. Well, buy, I didn't really sell.
So they're doing them like
I didn't
drugs.
really
so
buy.
I
I sold. But
No, they were like middle-aged men buying porn, dude. They walked in like all like, pack of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. What?
Don't.
Pack of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Just give me the shit. Man.
reach for the bottom of the pack, please. This is the thing, though. We used to have guys come in for sports cards, and it wasn't like that, but you'd see, like, they would stand there for hours and literally buy a pack here and there, and my dad would just open them. Because, it's his business, and he would just open them randomly, and then he'd find, like, these badass, like, rare cards. And
Dwayne Wade or something.
boom, and the guy would buy it off him right
Back
there.
then, probably like Michael Jordan or something.
$5 pack, finds a $50 card, and guy's like, oh, and he'd even sell it to him cheap, too.
Yeah, we have a couple instances like that. I mean, that's what we usually do when like a new set comes out for like one of the games. If we sell singles for like Magic, so we'll take like a box of them and just crack them open.
Oh yeah, and you make your little
section out of there. And plus, we started just doing online sales like just last week, so now we can actually start selling through like TCG Player and a couple online stores and stuff. Amazon might be our next step and stuff. So
there was this old card game. It's not really older than Magic, but it was around that time.
Yeah.
And I can't remember what it's called, but it's sort of a D&D basic. And I had borrowed all these, like, telepathic deck cards because they just came out. And what do you know? I tell my buddy, I said, I bet you that I can beat you with this deck. And he says, there's no way you can beat me with this stupid telepathic deck, whatever,
Yeah.
And boom, just annihilate him like that. And he goes, oh, well, I want a rematch. I was like, no, I've given up on the whole game. I mean, it's a money game. I literally just gave the cards. I was like, dude, take them.
End of the game.
I was like, you can freaking have it. I don't care. It's horrible. Yeah. There's no skill involved. It's all about money, really. You only need a little bit of knowledge.
So if you pay more money, you get better cards?
Well,
exactly.
That's like not entirely true these days, but I mean, yeah, it definitely doesn't hurt. Like, there's certain games you can play that you could probably win just on sheer skill alone. Like, not every single card in Magic, just because it's worth money, means it's the best card ever. It just means it's a rare card, and everybody wants it for their collection, or maybe for a different deck, or maybe for a different format altogether. Same thing goes with Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, all those other games too. Exception of
Charizard,
but Pokemon
hologram,
yeah,
Blue Eyes Charizard,
yeah, something like that. But so Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh, I think maybe in the last decade have taken a huge crash.
Yeah, fuck
so
yeah. Dude.
All those games you can there's still cards that are worth $20-$30 here and there. Well, but you're talking it's semi-eternal sets that you can buy with less than $200 in your pocket for an entire part of the block.
And that's
Magic, you're talking maybe 5 cards for $200.
It does take. I admit it takes skill and it's an expensive thing, but that's why I always preferred the role playing game.
Yeah.
The book. Yes, you had to get some of the books, but.
And see, we have that too. I mean, we sell D&D, Pathfinder, all those kind of games too, and we even have their card game equivalents as well.
The only time I play role playing games, something goes in my butt usually.
It's all when I'm the wizard and she's
I put on my robes and wizard's hats.
Yeah,
she's a paladin.
She's the elf.
Then I'm a black
cleric.
guy.
I'm a
you
paladin.
The sort of condor here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well then I'm a black guy. Dude, we're watching South by Southwest videos, man.
Right.
Austin, man, what do you know about that?
I did a South by Southwest back in '06.
Really?
2006.
What do you mean you did? What did you do?
I was, we were traveling through during a event in San Antonio for Warped Tour. And the same band I was a part of, we split off for a week to do side gigs, including, of course, South by Southwest. So they ended up going in there. They ended up not playing. But they were like, oh, well, we have this road crew. Do you guys want to, hire these guys that happen to be with us? Oh, cool, 5 guys just sitting around waiting to, hook up something.
Yeah.
And it didn't. Sure. Yeah. So please hire me. I want money. I enjoy being, eating something besides ramen today.
Yeah.
So
I ended up working for the day pretty much. I ended up helping out with another band.
What band?
I think it was. I don't remember if it was one of the bands that came with the Arctic Monkeys or not. I can't remember the name of the band either. It was some opening band that doesn't even exist anymore. So
they formed to open for the Arctic Monkeys.
Yeah, to open for the Arctic Monkeys. It was
for the Arctic Monkeys. We're never gonna do anything again.
It was literally some band out of Austin, the Biscuits, something or other. I don't know. It's just literally
Gorilla Biscuits. Really?
I wish. No. Unfortunately, it was just literally some band, 5 dudes. 2 of which were playing guitar. Although it didn't really sound like 2 guys. It sounded like 1 guy playing guitar the whole time. One of those emo core kind of bands back in the early 2000s, where they had 5 different people on stage, but only 3 people actually knew how to play their instruments. Basically that.
So were the rest of them just sort of faking it?
Yeah, more or less. I don't even think they had their bass player was kind of just standing there half the time. It looked like he was just throwing it up in the air and stuff. And we're like, dude, you're opening. You're not even on the stage for more than 20 minutes.
It's
here you're doing a stage show. I mean, what?
It's one guy in the back just swinging around a mic.
It was pretty much that.
Hey, the guy from the Slipknot plays the bat.
He just hits stuff with a bat.
So these guys, we set these guys up, and sure enough, they played through everything. There was their 20 minutes were done, and they were literally done. I think that was they broke up after that. Yeah. They left the stage. Then they were the announcer came on the stage, okay, and here's the Arctic Monkeys.
Really?
The guys come out, and they're like, yeah, that was something.
Dude, I think that's on YouTube somewhere, dude.
It might have been. We were in the back. We were just behind the stage. Like, all of us were just gone. Just like, dude, are you serious? We spent literally like the last hour and a half setting up for that.
Yeah.
And it's like, we didn't even set up for Arctic Monkeys. These guys just came out on the stage and they had their own crew while they were just like tuning their guitars. And we're just sitting there awestruck, like, oh my god, these guys are awesome. And not even just the band. These dudes are like roadie, like, legends. They had like one guy that, I don't know if you remember, like that long-haired blonde guy that was in the Warped Tour television series or whatever.
Thor?
Oh, yeah.
Thor, that might have been it, yeah.
Really? I guess.
Yeah, he was doing... Maybe, I don't know. I don't know the name of this guy, but he had like long hair, he had a goatee, kind of looked like the guy from House of 1,000 Corpses.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I can't remember his name.
You saw that guy?
Yeah, I don't remember what that name was, but
I've seen him in person, dude.
Yeah.
I've seen him actually at Warped Tour, dude.
But yeah, the guy helped rig these dudes up and everything, and he came backstage. He's like, he's telling us about like, yeah, these guys have some amazing equipment. Like telling us like this, I guess the bass guitarist had like an Ibanez, something like some Ibanez gear. He had like just got new strings on and everything. He's like, man, those strings cost more than my house. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, what kind of strings were these? Were they made of like diamond or something? No, dude, they were just really high quality, like real high quality silicone like blend.
They're made from unicorn hair.
Right?
It's made from tails.
It's made from little Indonesian labor workers, man.
Or something. I don't know, but like, yeah, he was like, yeah, it was like some like obscure. Like UK company that makes these strings or something specifically for like them, and like the last time they like make strings for like them, Oasis, a bunch of other like UK based bands, stuff like that. But like so they was like telling us like, yeah, man, these strings.
Did you watch the Arctic Monkeys?
Well, yeah, we got to we go, of course. We got to sit backstage, hanging out. We're trying to not nonchalantly gather up all the free food while we're watching these guys play.
I don't know, you're just like making like triple, quadruple stacks of chips and.
Yeah, but for the most part, it was pretty great. Like we saw a couple, we saw a lot of cool bands like that. It was like a bar show, so it was a pretty, it was not like hundreds of people packed into a place. It was like literally like 800 people, and it's just like almost like closed up space. And these guys had a lot of fun. Like they were like even like one point like one of the guys like saying like this reminds us like kind of like playing in the pubs back when we were first opening up. Our first year playing in a band. We thought forever we're gonna just be a cover band or something, and then we were like. Wait, these guys thought they were going to be a cover band because, they're actually talented versus whoever the hell those other dudes were that we actually had to just chase out of the building because they were actually trying to steal our food.
Dude, that's how the Beatles were, man. The Beatles were like a fucking cover band, and they were from England too, man.
Yeah, well, no doubt. Yeah.
That shit we were watching from South by Southwest, that outdoor stage, that shit looked pretty cool.
Well, maybe that's...
Those guys...
maybe that's the way you do it, is you play the classics, you play the stuff out there, and then you're picking up that vibe and that feeling of
fundamentals are always pretty nice.
Yeah, you're picking up the way to play, the way to sing.
I guess, but you got to include some covers, I guess, if you really want to. Like
just to practice the song, not even play them, but to practice them a lot.
I don't know. I hate cover bands though. You saw a Modern Baseball just play a pure like the Killers set. That's pretty funny.
They say Modern Baseball as the Killers.
Yeah.
Now, did he have like the Brandon Flowers like bird outfit on, or was
no? He was
it's supposed to be called Flock of Idiots.
Flock of Idiots. You sit there and you. Yeah, dude, I really want to play South by Southwest. Our homie Critters that we've had on here, dude, they play.
I tried to get hooked up in 2001 because I did do a little bit of DJing in the Texas area.
Yeah.
And I was trying to get hooked up at like a small stage anywhere, like literally anywhere that would like put me on, and they never gave me a call back. Like, okay, so like Sonic Bids.
Oops.
Sonic Bids is the main site you have to go on to like get like accepted or whatever. So it's you pay in Sonic Bids to put your music online, and then they're supposed to do like a review process. I got up to the point of the review process like maybe 5 months before South by Southwest in 2011. No one ever called me back. No one ever emailed me. Nothing. And for a year, I'm basically paying in the Sonic Bids even after the like South by Southwest passed. And I'm like, wait, I'm still paying for that? like I didn't even realize like I was on their like billing sheet.
That's a fucking internet scam.
Yeah, right?
You got internet scams straight up. What's that? Bid points? Is that
like Bitcoin or something like that. Yeah,
that's a fucking scam. Like a motherfucker.
And no, the sad part is it's like it's on the main site. Like no, they tell you have to go to this to submit your music. And then there's like I was still paying after they shut down. Like I said, I didn't realize I was still paying.
All right, you been in a band or something or what?
I haven't really been in any bands. I mostly just DJ'd and did like a bunch of remixes and stuff like that on the offhand.
Really?
Yeah, I used to do like a little bit of production and stuff. I did a little bit of remixing and stuff back in a couple years ago. Lately, I have been kind of slowing down, especially since I moved back to Roswell. I didn't really get like too active. Last album I released was like in actually 2011.
Is it on YouTube?
It's not on YouTube. It's actually on Bandcamp.
Let's look that shit up.
Yeah.
Can I pause it?
Yeah. You could probably look it up while we're recording.
Unpause.
I don't think that's mine, but okay. So let's see. We got like one of the actual singles on it was actually this one right here. I don't know if you got like sound for this one or anything.
I'll just put it here.
I know it's like it's kind of some weird stuff in there, but this is like stuff I've been working on and off over like a decade.
Dude, is that farting noises?
No,
that's some fart noises.
Yeah. No, it was actually a synth I had just picked up around that time. It was pretty busted out.
I think I would just be going more into like just sort of putting different little sound effects linked to each other rather than going with any sort of rhythm. But I'm weird. It would be more like an adventure than a repetitive, like a song. Every song really has that, like just a chorus.
It's like some
I wouldn't know about all that, but I pretty much said it was just stuff I did for like fun or like breaks in between my actual remixes and stuff. Like the other album on that Bandcamp is actually a remix album, which has remixes of my friends' band stuff and a couple things I never got around to uploading was I had a remix.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
So you're not doing shit anymore? Let's do some shit at Epic, man.
I have,
do some shit with some little swag fag rappers here.
Right, yeah. Right. Yeah. No, part of the problem is, back when I was making this music, I actually had a lot of my own gear still going, full on. Right now, I'm reduced to a guitar and a microphone. I don't really have the whole setup of my DJing gear. I have a synth, but it's I don't know how to play piano. I just know how to play through sound files, stuff like that. So mostly it was just me doing different random sound files, building into different breaks and whatnot. So
that's crazy, man. So oh shit, let's wrap to this. Oh, come on, Louis.
So when did you create some of these?
I made a few of these actually in high school.
How long ago?
High school for me was about 10 years ago.
Be smoking blunts and bitches. Be smoking weed, talking up that weed, talking up the tweeds. Can't find a word that rhymes with weed, because I can't find a word that rhymes with weed.
18 to 20 years back.
Yeah.
Was high school to me.
Right. For me, it was about a decade and almost going to be 11 years come next February. So some of the stuff I made actually on the fly of the time. Also, a couple of those tracks were just throw-offs from an album I was working with a fiance I had at the time. But that didn't quite work out because between the breakup and some of the other stuff in between that, it was just we can't even work in music together, much less be together. So
you know what? You suck at clearing it anyway. Hey, dude. So I was gonna say the last time I saw you, man, was at our Halloween party, dude.
Right.
It's pretty fun, right? You came over at what, 3 in the morning?
2 in the morning, actually, but pretty close, yeah.
I kept seeing random people. I saw James, and I was like, "Yeah, James, what are you doing?"
Wasted.
And then I saw Jacob later, and I was like, "Jacob, what you doing? What you doing?" Yeah, dude.
Man, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was a little bit buzzed before I even got there.
Yeah, Larry was saying that you guys were just tripping on another fucking random shit that was happening at my house. Dude.
Well, no, it's
everybody that was fighting and shit.
It was the funniest thing was okay, so apparently you had a fight almost break out because one of your neighbors was tripping over a car parked in front of the yard, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was your car.
That was my car. And I was like, "Whoops!" I even waved at the dude. My bad, bro. Relax. Sorry, my bad. I didn't know.
Yeah, well, there were so many fights gonna happen.
And then the guy comes through. Like, he doesn't even look at me. He just walks right through. Goes to the like his lady tries to go to the bathroom. But someone's already in there. Like trying to bang on the door. Like, dude, someone's in there. Oh, okay. And then they leave.
That guy, really?
Him and his girl both go back to the main. I guess your main, like the living room or whatever. Then they start trying to fight with people in there again. Like so many other kids were getting in fights with them or something.
Oh, dude, I hate having parties, man.
No.
You know what? It's gonna be friends only, dude. You know what? If I don't recognize you, you're not my friend, dude. You're not my immediate friend. I'm like, no.
I was just like, again, it was mostly just amusing for me. Like I was even talking to other people there. It's like, man, I'm waiting to see which one of these guys break out in the fight first.
I don't.
It's either gonna be the guy who was mad about the truck in the first place and those like two guys right there. Or it's gonna be that random guy running around drunk off his ass, like trying to fill up on chicks all night long. I don't remember if that was that like your cousin or something?
Wait,
that really big guy.
The one that you fucking gave a shot to at the end?
I gave a shot to and told him to go home.
Yeah, no, he was like,
Yeah.
Who was that?
I don't know, dude. You missed it, dude. You left right before.
It was this dude was drunk. I think maybe from before he even got.
Yeah, he was
there.
drunk, and why were you trying to still give him drinks?
No. I was trying to lure him out of the door. Like, take this, go.
Why?
It's like
Surprised you didn't open the door and throw it in the yard. Like, go get it.
My girlfriend saw him the next day. He was like, "Dude, that was an awesome party."
You didn't remember
really?
Shit.
You remember?
Because you ruined the party. All right. So, how are we doing? We have 21 minutes. Before we get off this,
We can always make some edits.
no, I mean, we can go as long as we want now. We have
usually do
no
that.
restriction.
Why is that?
Because we can record it as long as we want now.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
not
we
like
used
on his phone where it just cuts off at 10 minutes.
yeah, we were used to do it on my phone. Now we got like a laptop and shit, so
Now
should
we
be
have
better.
a partial studio.
This is going to go on iTunes.
It would cut you off like right in the middle of saying something too.
Alright, so pretty much Drunk History came out with the Roswell. We didn't come out in it. Maybe I think like the back of our friend Luke came out.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
Luke's
he's famous.
shoulder is
I saw
famous.
that. I saw that.
Yeah, if you look in that video, you'll see in the back there's this blue hump, big back, and we think that's Luke.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's famous. He is totally famous with us.
I
Right
actually
now.
watched that episode. Like, I even recorded it on my DVR because I was like, wait, they actually had a New Mexico episode.
Yeah.
It's like the next time it came on, I made sure I recorded it, and then I rewatched it. I'm like, this is amazing.
Yeah.
This is easily one of the best episodes they've had, and it's about us.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one. We
Freaking talk about Pope and everything. I'm like, oh my god, that's great.
that one was the first
Yeah.
story they did was a really good one. I remember we got drunk with Steve Berg that night, the one who told the Roswell story.
Oh yeah, the aliens.
We got drunk with
Yeah, we got drunk
He's
with him.
tall, man.
We got drunk with him at
like
Farley's.
6'7" or something, right? Some
Yeah,
huge
dude.
guy, yeah.
I like standing next to him, and I was like,
Yeah, we put him in our profile picture, and like he's like towering over us. We're like standing there, like yeah. It was cool. We got drunk with him, and he was saying that he didn't remember telling the fucking Roswell, the UFO story.
So drunk.
The saddest part is like that whole story about the Roswell incident. They like deliberately try to make it out to be like this was like the biggest hoax ever told.
Yeah,
It's like, okay, cool, just completely disevaluate like every single thing we try to believe
They played
in.
it off to
The government story about it, basically.
which was dummies and test reactions of dummies in like high orbit or something.
Like, even if you don't believe in UFOs, they were just trying to say it was like part of like some kind of like government conspiracy that was like accidentally, oh crap. This is like Sputnik stuff that we were supposed to be doing, but no, a balloon blew up. Whoops.
I still don't buy it, dude.
yeah, because they said it was
a
a weather balloon that was supposed to like test like nuclear,
Like nuclear
so
deterrents,
like, what were the
essentially.
bubbles
Yeah.
on there for? Then?
Yeah.
Like,
You know what?
why do
But-
we have-
But they didn't explain like why, like whenever these people went over there and saw it, like they would know what the fuck a weather balloon was, wouldn't they?
they said it was made out of common material.
It was a
too.
special kind of weather balloon, quote unquote.
No.
You know what? I got 2 words for you guys. Roswell Rock. That's it. That's all I'm going to say.
I thought you were gonna say
The
suck it.
Roswell Rock. That doesn't really pertain to the Roswell incident.
And
Yeah,
you're
it
talking
was,
about the
just
it was
music
in the
scene?
same vicinity, man.
Was
It was
it?
in the same vicinity.
Yeah, that's the
Oh,
story.
okay.
And not even including like, so they try to say like to the Roswell incident, like to their credit, it's like this happened actually in Corona, by the way, guys. I mean, It was actually just outside of Corona, as this actual farm was where it actually happened at.
Yeah.
Regardless of where or how it actually was, aliens or UFO coming through or whatever. It was that this guy basically walked onto a farm and was like, what the shit is all this tinfoil doing in my yard?
Yeah.
And sure enough, that's like, if you hear one rumor about it, they said they found bodies out there too.
Yeah.
What kind, I mean, if they were using dummies for these balloons, like how big do these balloons have to be to carry around a dummy, like let's just say, like...
it would have to only be one. You can't really... I can't see them having a string of balloons together.
Yeah.
They'd have to be so big.
Yeah, these like dummies at time. We're not talking like common grade plastic now or like nylon or anything. We're talking like when they made these guys, they're probably like wood marionettes or something fairly sizable or kind of heavy or something.
They just got there and they're all, oh shit. Pulled out some condoms, threw them down, and got weather balloon.
Dude,
sorry guys, false alarm.
That's not a UFO with dead aliens. That's a weather balloon.
That'd be a cool fucking dude to talk to, though, is the guy who found that Roswell rock.
Oh.
Like, he lives around here, so that'd be fucking,
Yeah.
That'd be cool to fucking
I saw a
talk to
guy
that
that had like a truck and it had all this antenna gear coming out of it, and it said like something about Roswell or UFO tracking or something like that.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, oh.
That Marcel dude did an interview back in like the late '90s at the UFO Museum when I was volunteering out there for a class project.
Really?
Yeah. So
Isn't
like I didn't
get his son or something? The guy's son?
Well, his son's the one that's doing like the writing and all the interviews now because he died.
Yeah.
But at the time he was like pushing his 70s already, and he still looked fairly bucked out for his age, and he had all his mental facilities there. So it seemed like everything he was saying, he's straight up. He's like, I don't know about aliens, but I know that shit wasn't natural or not man-made.
Why would you stick with that? If it was a lie, why would you stick with it for that fucking long? I mean, getting that old and being like, you know what? I'm just gonna come right out and say that this might have been a fucking weather balloon. But he didn't say any of that. He really fucking believed what he believed.
Really
the
thinks
whole
that
time.
something is there. I mean, he doesn't know if it's aliens, UFOs, whatever, but he knows that shit. It wasn't natural.
Yeah. It was some crazy shit.
Who, the farmer or the
guy who
it was the Air Force guy. Marcel was the Air Force guy.
The one that took the picture with it and that was in the newspaper.
The supposed fake version that's in the photo.
Yeah.
He's in the military. I mean, he would know at least not maybe say every single thing that they were doing, especially if it was like a black op or something. But I mean, he knows materials that they're using to make some of their like stuff back in the day. And like when he sees this giant stuff, just like nothing he's ever seen before, not on any of the vehicles, not on any of the test equipment they have out there, nothing. He's like, either this is like next level Pentagon stuff I know nothing about, or it's aliens. I mean, there's not really like many gray areas there.
Yeah, he's like, this is obviously not a balloon.
See, that's what trips me out, is that he got older and still never saw any kind of technology come out that reminded him of it, that was like, oh, this might have been what it was. Like, he was still fucking freaking out on it.
Oh, it was the new Mercedes.
Yeah.
It was
Those damn Germans were throwing Mercedes at us after the war.
Oh, my God.
You know what? That's what it was.
Yeah.
The new Mercedes.
Damn, those Germans are really good at making cars.
Yeah, but the whole time
You don't want to ask me about their oven, so that doesn't really fly well for them.
Hey, really quick, if anybody's listening to this, check out the Bring Hope Back to Roswell. We're going to talk about it more in another episode. But check it out. Look it up on Facebook. Bring Hope Back to Roswell. Klaus is doing it. We've had him on.
This girl's Hope. We want her back in Roswell.
This girl Hope, man. She's leaving.
Beautiful.
Dude, like, just ass, like, pow!
Yeah, that ass. We got to bring her
No,
back.
seriously,
to
guys. This is about the amphitheater.
I was reading the wrong one.
At the Nimi Center, the amphitheater, we really wanted to get saved. You know, they want to turn it into a fucking softball field, and softball sucks. Everybody knows baseball.
Don't we have like 4 fields over there?
Yeah, we have like 3 different baseball.
We want to turn
How
it into a
many
music
softball
venue.
fields do we need?
They're just gonna put things there that we already have too much of.
Can we have both?
They're gonna put a softball field in a church
over
and just
500 people and still have the.
It actually seats 2,000 right now. Like if they repair everything,
gotta,
it's over 2,000 seats.
Just cut like half the chairs back, and you can make that your little softball thing.
You could play ball.
I know it sounds offensive, but come on.
Yeah, if anybody,
five,
if
6,
anybody
7,
you know has a dollar to donate, or like $5 or like $100,
and
whatever.
you have $105.
If you're going through old laundry and you find $100 bill, just give it to the
just donate it
to the Bring Hope Back to Roswell.
What do you need it for? You don't need it.
All right, we're really gonna make this thing. We're gonna donate our whole next episode to that.
It'll make you feel better if you just take that $100 bill, mark those 2 zeros out, and you'll think you're only giving $1.
Yeah, I played a show. I've actually played a show there.
Feels better.
Is that Klaus?
Larry's playing.
I'm playing.
I mean, he's played there.
I played a show there. That's that video that's on YouTube. That one of my band that's all weird because it's videotaped on a TV.
Yeah, dude, it's like VHS.
Was that the metal show they had out there at one time?
No, this one was years ago. I'm an old guy. It was a long time. And then I've heard stories of
it's haunted?
People that used to go there in like the 60s and stuff and like watch bands there and dance there and stuff like that. I was like, that's such a cool history for that place just to go up like that.
Yeah, dude. And then they just want to tear it down.
Yeah. It just absorbs the energy.
It's already a hole in the ground.
I don't know if it was the 60s. I'm not sure. It might have been the 70s. Who the fuck knows?
It might have been 1996.
It might have been 96. Who knows? People used to go to dances there, and it was cool. And you should probably save the motherfucker.
The last thing I ever saw going on out there, where they had like a rave or something out there, like in 2010, I think, or something like that. But then everything went to shit, and then they had to shut it down at 9 o'clock because the cops were already called and noise complaints.
Really? There's no houses around there. Who the fuck was complaining?
The cops. It's Roswell. Who cares?
They're like, I was driving by here and I didn't like what I heard.
Yeah. The Burrito Express was complaining at the time. I don't know.
Music is all out of tune.
I drove by, I heard noise, and I got scared.
Got scared. I saw Hemlock there once.
I'm sorry. Oh no! Wait. I mean, they're right.
Dylan was like, "Dude, I opened for Lil Rob." I was like, "I'm sorry." I was like, "Is that a good thing or a bad thing?"
I think I got a handy there once.
Like, man,
I'm also sorry.
I feel like us, dude. Like, man, we gotta open for Lil Rob. Somebody else, one person's trash is another man's treasure.
Yeah.
Could have been worse things. You could have opened for that sick rapper that he had over there at Dragon and Rose the other night.
Oh no, Juggalos.
I know Brain Sick and some of those other Juggalo peoples went over there and did that thing.
I'm gonna stab your face and eat your nose.
Something about bodies and rape and possibly weed. I don't know. Some random Juggalo things. I don't know.
Talking about weed.
Weed and rape.
The whole song's about rape and then just throw a weed reference.
It's messed up.
Usually, I would hope most of the rape references were to at least the living, and that's disturbing enough. Because if you go back to the Dark Lotus days, they're going about fucking going literal dead people and stuff. What? This is rap music that was marketed to somebody at one point.
Yeah, I know. It's that
Oh, you're
Jubilee.
talking about ICP.
Dark Lotus, the whole rap collective.
ICP did something similar, but I don't know if it's that.
Nowadays, ICP just talks about magnets and pelicans eating cell phones and shit.
Really?
Also, how dirt's apparently a miracle. I don't something like that.
What's up with phones? What do they do? I don't get it.
Water fire.
I don't understand.
How does it go through the air? How does it not kill you in the air? How does it not kill you everywhere?
Satellite. I bet they give you cancer still.
Water, fire, air, and dirt, and something about magnets. I don't know.
Let's wrap this up with Ronda Rousey thoughts, dude.
Oh, God,
she got her ass got. She needed it too. I'm sorry, man. I cannot stress enough that she was getting way too big for herself, and she talked way too much shit to go into that fight and not expect a New Mexican to whip her ass.
I thought it was all show though. I really thought that she was smart about it. I'm gonna talk shit, but I'm just gonna do it to sell this fight. But it really seemed like she was believing too much of her own bullshit.
They fought in the frigging weigh-in, dude. She was talking and she could only Hulk could only take so much before she just slapped her.
But I mean like Floyd Mayweather's my man, and I've said that on here a few times. He's fucking the best ever. But he knew how to do it. He would say some fucked up shit about a fighter. He'd make him hate him. They wanted to fucking kill him at the weigh-in. It's dude, are you sure you want to talk this much shit? What if you lose?
Yeah.
And he would go into the fight and he would be totally smart about it. He would fight a smart fight, and you're like, I thought you were talking all this shit, you wanted to kick his ass. And
Well, you don't understand is he's pushing them over the edge. That's the first thing you have to do.
Try to get in their head or something.
Yeah, you have to push them over the edge so that they get upset and they lose focus.
And they lose focus. That's what I was thinking Ronda Rousey was doing, but apparently she was losing. She was lost her own focus.
No, the girl didn't lose her focus, and then she kept.
She did. She seemed really. She really seemed composed.
The first round was kind of like a closest, but the second round, as soon as she landed that hit to the face, it was done.
It was.
You saw her just her light just go out.
And it didn't look like maybe she would be able to. Like it was a lucky shot or something like that. It just looked like she was just a better fucking fighter. Like she was just nailing her with a straight left all fucking night. It was like,
you know what's funny? Isn't that she was like all appreciative about that opportunity? She was so happy. So afterwards, she was like to Ronda Rousey, like, "Oh my god, thank you so much."
She's like helping her up off the ground, like, "Oh, thank you for this opportunity."
Here, like, about to go to the hospital with a broken fucking jaw.
She's like, "I can't hear you right now."
I'll buy you a beer later.
She's like, "Oh my god, you know what? I've been doing this for you." All she sees is like, "I'm doing this for you."
Yeah, she's just like, "Are you okay?" That's all she hears.
I'm actually a really big fan. Comes all back. Oh my god, thank you.
And she was. It's funny because Holly Holm was really like humble and appreciative afterwards. So I bet that's exactly how it was. Wow. She's probably helping her up off the ground. It's you've done so much for women in the sport, and she can't even hear her. Like, you just kicked me in the neck, bitch. I can't hear you.
You kicked me in the face, and then you kept hitting me when I hit the ground. What the fuck?
I know, wasn't it awesome? Like, how far women have come. Thanks to you.
Wow.
All right, dude. On that note, let's close, dude. All right. Thank you, Jacob, for being on.
Yo,
dude.
Guys, much appreciated, man.
Thanks for talking
to us. Thanks so much.
You're gonna hear the
right, dude. Support,
cool.
support the fucking saving of the amphitheater, please, man. What is that? Bring Hope to Roswell. Please check that out. We'll talk about it again, man. Episode 28, man.
If it means anything, we'll challenge somebody's softball to win the stadium. Like some dramatic movie.
80s montage.
Yeah, 80s montage. We'll go all the way.
Yeah, we'll have an 80s training montage.
The best.
It'll be like
the best show ever.
It'll be Marionette and like a few other Roswell bands. We're all like trying hard at training for this softball game. It's like we're gonna have to fucking beat them.
Oh my god!
It's just like you guys doing weird shit. I
Run it up with myself like we can make a video.
I'm just sitting on YouTube, all analyzing videos.
Klaus is our coach. He's like, catch the fucking ball.
All playing video games.
Damn Vikings, and they're wanting to play baseball in America.
Oh shit, that's great, dude. We should totally do that. All right, man. For episode 28, I'm Peter West.
I'm James.
I'm over here.
And I'm Jacob.
Alright, have a good one, guys. Let's put some music.
Wait for the season premiere. That's the most important part of the season premiere.